What up, it's Dane. In this video I'm going to be telling you about the low carb diet or diets, whatever you want to call it, so let's get it. First of all, the low carb diets is good and bad, right? The reason why I say it's good and bad, and the main reason why I think low carb diets even exist, is because people think carbs make you fat, and they do and they don't, right? Let me explain. So some carbs are, in fact, most of the carbs are more calorie dense than vegetables anyway. So carbs will make you fat if you consume more carbs than vegetables, but if your total calorie balance is still negative, carbs won't make you fat, right? So yeah, that's probably the main reason why people just went on low carb diets, because carbs do contain more calories than vegetables, stuff like this. But then it still doesn't make sense, because you can still have a lot of healthy fats, and healthy fats are double, or even fats in that matter is double the amount of calories than carbs, right? So still I don't really see the point, and in fact it just makes this myth of carbs make you fat look even worse. So anyway, that's just a little side note. So that's my thoughts on why low carbs diets even exist. Like, let me tell you the truth about low carb diet, right? Let me tell you a little story. So basically I went on a low carb diet before, like 1 year ago, right, trying to get a six-pack, and it did work, it really did work. But let me tell you what else happened, right? I went on a low carb diet. I ended up losing a lot of muscle, because I didn't really realize that my protein intake needs to be real high, because my calories were still low. But anyway, I lost a lot of muscle. Not saying you will lose a lot of muscle low carb diet, you definitely won't if your protein intake's good. But anyway, this is just my story, right? We're getting personal. So yeah, I was on a low carb diet. I went insane. Like, this probably was like almost no carb diet, right? Not even low carb, no carb. I was insane, man. I had lean meats, basically turkey steaks, chicken breast, that was all, and green beans and asparagus and broccoli. Like, this was a crash diet, right? And basically, in my opinion, I do think most low carb diets are crash diets anyway, because as humans, most people need carbs for energy anyway. In fact, not most people, all people need carbs for energy. But the main principle why I don't really believe in low carb diets, and like I said, it does work though, it really does work, but for me it's just short term, my opinion. I don't see many people lasting with it. But the main principle why low carb diets aren't for me, and why they won't work for many people, is because the carbs are low. The carbs are real low, right? Carbs is the #1 source for energy, right? If your carbs are real low, what's gonna happen in the gym, right? You're not gonna have enough energy in the gym to work out. And yes, some people can get away with a bit lower carbs than others, that is true, but most people do need carbs in order to have a good workout. For example, I'm dieting at the moment. My carbs aren't obviously as high as when I'm bulking, and then again my energy levels are lower, right? Obviously because I haven't got as many nutrients and all the other factors as well, because I'm in a calorie deficit. But still, the most important factor is carbohydrates are real important for your workouts, right? And now, what happens when your workout suffers? What happens when your strength goes down, blah 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 blah? Your muscle goes down. You know what I'm saying? If you're not maintaining your strength when you're dieting, that's a great indicator that you're starting to lose muscle, right? Especially if your strength decreases rapidly fast. So yeah, that's the low carb diets. I've been on them. I've been on one. It was just insane, man. I hardly had any carbs, my energy levels was low, my mood was affected, all these kind of things. And of course, yes, your energy levels will be low and your mood will be affected on any other diet that you'll be in a deficit. But just low carb diet's not my thing. But like I said, it does work, but for me it's short term, it's not long term. So anyway, let me just conclude the whole video. As always, the main point of just losing fat is being in the calorie deficit. It doesn't matter if you eat how many carbs, how many fats, how many proteins. As long as your overall calorie balance is negative, you will lose weight or fat no matter what. You don't need to eat 6 meals a day for the thermic effect of food to kick in, and this bullshit. It's just negative calorie balance. That's what it matters, right? So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you liked it. Let me know down below. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Click the little bell so you get notified of all my free videos a day. As always, stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.